When I was young in the 1980s, the word gay didn't exist. But deep inside, I knew that I was different from everyone else. People saw me as a tomboy. And although this word didn't feel right for me, I accepted it because at the time there were no other terms such as lesbian or gay. There was nothing. Every couple I saw was a woman and a man. You never saw two women or two men together. Naturally, I just got on with it. When I was younger, I hated dresses and the school dresses. But I had to put up with it as that was the policy. I got on with it, but I had a feeling inside that I wasn't fully happy. When I was about 13, I felt more attracted to women, but I was still dating men. Later down the line, I fell pregnant and was going through an awful time. I felt really confused as I didn't feel feminine or wear feminine clothes. But because I was pregnant, it meant that I was a woman. After my daughter was born, I thought I'd have to go to a lesbian group. Who met at a pub, but I didn't tell my mum. When I went there were so many different types of people. And I thought, maybe I am gay. I told my mum that I was gay, and she told me I was selfish, which made me go back to being straight again to make my mum happy. I also didn't want to feel like I would lose my daughter, so I had to respect that it should be a woman and a man together. When I went to college, I had a friend who was a gay man and another who was a lesbian, and they both didn't have children. So I thought I had to carry on being straight. After that, I fell pregnant with my son, which again wasn't a good time for me. At that point, I felt like, what's wrong with me? I decided to leave my two children with my mum, and I went on holiday to Ireland. I was having a look around and I would see gay and lesbian people. And I met one girl, and it was then I realised I am a lesbian. I went home and I told my mum I was 100% gay. And my mum panicked, said, "No, you're bisexual, you're bisexual." And I said, "No, I am gay, and if you can't accept that, then you need to leave." About 2 hours later, my mum came back and apologised. And she said that being gay or lesbian is your identity. And she apologised for being selfish. When I asked her why she thought she was being selfish, she said it was because she wanted grandchildren. I said, if you're gay or lesbian, you can still have children. There is IVF, sperm donation, adoption. There are so many different ways. My younger brother is gay, and my mum is okay with that. But not with me, and that's hurtful. I still felt this unsettling feeling, so I FaceTimed my friend and told him I was fed up of feeling like this. They said, maybe you're non-binary. So I did some research and I thought this definitely matches how I feel. This happened throughout lockdown, but maybe if coronavirus never happened, I may not have realised and would have thought for a long time that I was gay, which would have been awful. When I realised I was non binary, I put a video on Facebook to let everybody know. I also did this because some people thought I was going to be transgender, which I'm not. I want to keep my body the same. And I want people to look at me as a person. But this is hard, as when people see me, they will see my body and think, oh, she's a woman. There are 3 types of people: female, male, and person. I am 100% confident that I am non-binary. But there are very few deaf non-binary people. I only know of 3. Oh, and if you have one more, I would love to contact them. I sometimes think that I wish it was like this when I was younger. So my life would have been better and I wouldn't have suffered. People always used to think I was aggressive. But emotionally, I just felt drained. If I knew about non-binary, it would have given me my freedom. This was back in the 1980s, 90s, which was more of a closed-minded time. But now there are so many identities. I would love to take them back to the 80s, but there was lots of government and social issues back then. I feel okay about my past now, as I am looking forward, and I am starting a new chapter in my life.